Well, it's all about 2023. It's all about politicking. It's all about everything that has to do with the election that is fast approaching. It's all about the candidates and, of course, the president. Talking about the president, he said, look, vote for whoever you want to vote for. And Nigerians are really, really giving divergent interpretation to that particular comment. With me here in the studio, I have a youth leader, a politician, an entrepreneur, a political analyst, and of course a member of the APC. You have to let them know that, really. Right. Yes, Festus Eki. I choose to abbreviate it to Eki because that name is lengthy. What's that name again?
Eki Noyomado.
Eki Noyomado.
Yes, good morning, viewers. Good morning, Wesley.
All right. We are expecting the likes of Bashir Kadri and, of course, Alao Amin. I forgot to mention Desmond Ugbo. When they come, they're still going to show light, or will I say shine light on this particular comment, if it's for Nigerians against Nigerians, for the party against the party. But Festus, as a party man, was that comment shocking to you? I just want to go straight. Some said they didn't see it coming. It just came like a bomb to some, or in some quarters. Others are saying, yes, that is a Buhari, Mr. President we know. As a party man, did it come as a shock to you?
I wasn't shocked at all. For a lot of reasons. Permit me to use the word, even as an APC man. I once told some of my friends that in this coming election, as a member of the All Progressive Congress, our fear is not if the likes of Obi is contesting. Our fear is we shouldn't wake up and see a northerner handing over to another northerner. When you see a president telling you vote for who you want to vote for, the first thing you're going to ask, where did he make that comment? Who were the people there? If you can analyze that, you understand that that comment ought not to come. But if you are with Nigerians, you are not with your party people, you are with Nigerians. You can't come to the University of Benin, or you cannot come to the government house in Benin City, and you know that the governor of the state is not an APC member. You are telling them, vote for Asiwaju Ahmed. They will think this man is preaching something else. But if you are within your caucus, the APC people, you have no option than to tell them, this is who you are going to vote for. But if you now go out to campaign, not on a visit, not on, maybe you are in a tour with a governor and you know that governor is not a member of the APC. Let's assume the president is here to commission a project, and the president will not pick the mic and tell you, you see the next election you're going to vote for Asiwaju, you know it's not going to be right. But I wasn't surprised at all, because as a president, he still has his wish. He's a man, he can do whatever he chooses to do. But as a party, we can't do whatever we choose to do, because we've chosen one thing, and that's to make sure that Asiwaju Ahmed Bola becomes the next president. That
is for you as a party man.
As not just for me
but
as
Mr.
a party
President saying Nigerians vote for who you want to vote for.
Yes, if you understand what I've said, the environment per se determine what you say. Now, do you think if I'm invited to be a guest speaker, and I know that 90% of every person here are Labour Party people or the PDP, and I'll go there and begin to preach Asiwaju Ahmed, morally I'm wrong, because me coming there was not to campaign. Me coming there was maybe to talk about the 2023 election, not to come here and campaign that you must vote or no. But if I am within the range of I need to campaign, this place we have the PDP, the APC, we have the Labour Party people, then I'm going to tell you with confidence, you don't have an option, don't choose. Just go there, look, APC, umbrella, broom, put it that day. Because I am here to tell you about our project, which is Amen. So what the president does that day, to me, has two implications. As a pragmatist, it has two implications. Going back to what I've said before, I am not looking at any other candidate. I am looking at one candidate. Are you not sure we'll just look up one day and after the election they'll tell us this is whom the power goes to, another northerner coming into power? Because they play politics more than us in the South. And that, along with some other string, was the reason why Bola Ahmed have to choose a Muslim. So that there are places in the north he can easily break into. So if you think you are working with a president, a sitting president, and you want him to favor you without you doing your homework, you will fail. Don't forget, a sitting president lost an election in Nigeria. So if you are not going to tell me, okay, the president is there, we are sure of everything, you will just fail. There are backings you will not see. But when you've done your homework like what the APC is doing already, you will win. So I'm not shocked at all.
Are you not saying that the party is working without the number one man? Is that what you're saying right now?
They are working with the number one man. But don't forget, this number one man belongs to all of us. The APC, the PDP, the Labour Party, the NPP. So you are not going to tell me because I'm the president, I should come, stay with you, just do everything as if I'm no longer the president of the PDP. We all voted him to be there. So to me, I'm not shocked at all. It's not something that amused me when I listened to it. I chuckled that day. I didn't laugh. I just chuckled. I said, it's okay. But what is needed to win an election is what the All Progressive Congress is doing. You don't need the backing of the president, but you need the president as a member of the APC.
You don't need the backing of the president. Don't forget that subsequent, previous presidents that came into power, you need the backing of Mr. President. Don't forget that slogan, Yaradua, where you dey, I dey can't pay. But that was the shooting point of that president. Though he died in power, he was able to do something because someone took him up, presented him to Nigerians, and that has been the trajectory, so to speak. But right now, we have Mr. President said, look, vote for whoever you want to vote for. It's all well in the party.
Now,
thank God that Honorable Defo Ubo is around. When he comes in, he's going to throw more light on it. But please continue because you are a youth. I believe that you are the strength of the party.
Look at what you need to understand.
Yes.
Bola Ahmed joined forces with Buhari. Then the PDP was having Jonathan as a sitting president. He was contesting even as the president and he lost. So even if you have the backing of the president and you refuse to do your homework, you will fail. What we need to do as a party is to coordinate our members. There should be peace. There should be harmony within the party. The president will play a big role. But don't forget, nobody is going to ring an election for you. Are you expecting the president to ring an election? No. What you need to do as a party is do your homework when necessary. If there is any state, local government, ward or unit where you are having discrepancies, there are problems, settle those places. Let there be peace in the party. The party should work in unity. If you don't work in unity, you are going to have problems like what the PDP had in, I guess that was 2015, where we had the likes of Amechi, the Saraki forming a caucus that broke out of the PDP to join forces with Bola Ahmed and the Buhari, and now we're having the APC in government. So it's not about the president coming to say, I support you. The president will come and say, I support you. He's not the INEC chairman. He's not the voters. He's not the returning officer. So what the president needs to do is check within the party. Is there any problem? Let's settle it. If there is no problem now, let's go to the field. Do your homework, campaign, sell your ideology to the people. You want to be president, what are you going to do? What are your manifesto? Tell them about your manifesto. People are coming with different lies. People are coming with different social media lies. How do you counter those lies? Those are what are necessary now.
You've not answered the question, Nikki.
What I'm telling you in essence is
it's all well in the party.
It is very well.
Are you sure?
Very well in the party. all is well in the All Progressive Congress. Very, very well.
Even the national level.
At the national level, we are having no problem. At the state level, here in Benin, Colonel Musa is leading us well and we are having no problem. Other states, I don't think we have a problem. Now, let me tell you one thing. A state where you are going to actually look onto and say, are you sure they are not having problem? Is Ogun State, where Ibukule said, no, I'm not going to support you. That's the President Dakbo. But he said something. He said, but for the presidency, I will make sure I deliver Tinubu. So even if there is issue, it's not between him and the party, it's between just friends, two political gladiators. And I believe in the nearest of time, there's going to be peace within them. So as long as I am concerned, the All Progressive Congress have no problem for now. Parties that have problems, they know themselves, not the APC.
All right, now some are saying that the comment by the president is a game changer.
Not at all.
You sure it's not a game changer?
We see.
Because you expressed a particular fear when we started this discussion. You were like, not Nigeria will just wake up and discover that it was like, given to the same person from the same ethnic group. That was a fear. Now, if there is that fear, do you think all is well with the party? And the comment by the president, is it not a game changer in the forthcoming election?
The reason why I'll keep telling you it is not a game changer, the president is human. As a human, you have feelings. Every person that has feelings have opinion. And whatever opinion I give as an individual, I'm entitled to it. When you now see more than 3 persons coming out to make a statement, they are pressing this statement, and they belong to this party. That's when you come and say, we have a problem here. Don't forget the president, by virtue of us standard, is a public servant. So you don't express in a sane society, a president will come and tell you, you must vote for this. President make a statement that is very, very right. Vote for who you choose to vote for. But if the president is coming to campaign with Asiwaju Ahmed in Benin, the president will not make such a statement. You can't be in a campaign ground with a project you want to bring into power, and you go and tell them, vote for who you want to vote for. I guess you understand the scenario now. So you cannot be campaigning with someone in the campaign ground. You're telling the person, no, even while Asiwaju is there, vote for who you want to vote for. No. As a president, if you're on a national TV, you're on a national assignment, you're not supposed to campaign for a party. Because you are not representing the party at that moment. You are representing Nigerians. You are representing those that vote for you. But when you are on a party assignment, you are within the party circle, or you are in a campaign ground for your party. Then you tell them, this is who we choose. Vote for this person. So the statement to me is not and will never be a game changer. And don't forget, we are talking about a man that has held Lagos State in total. If I tell you the man has been there 1993 till now, I guess you understand what I mean. So this man has get hold of a state, and that state has never left his hand. So the man is on his own, is a political game changer. So the man knows how to play this politics. And you will not be surprised when he wins, because he's going to win.
Now, we're not here to say who will win, because we are not the umpire. You are not a staff of INEC. I'm not a staff of INEC. We are trying to analyze the comments of the president. Take a look at past presidents. Whether they address the nation or not, you get to hear, vote for our candidate, vote for our party. They take it as a personal project. But for what people are saying, it's like Mr. President is not taking it as a personal project, and that is portraying danger to the party. What do you feel about that comment?
Let me go back to Ogun State. I guess I have a lot of experience there. We have a former president from Ogun State. And if you are not careful, as it stands today, the president cannot deliver his local government. There are political gladiators, and there are gladiators inside gladiators. If you check the last governorship election in Edo State, the All Progressive Congress lost. And I told some of my friends, if you go to Edo North, I think it was 5/6. Courtesy of Comrade Aloy Oshomole. He wasn't a president, just a governor. In politics, when you get hold of your constituency, it's a plus for you. When you get hold of your local government, it's a plus for you. Now, you are talking about a game changer. Who actually are the game changer politically? A man that can come and tell a state, this is what I want you to do, and they listen to him. Are you sure Olusegun will go and tell the Ogun people and say, vote for this, and they will listen? That man has never produced a governor. So it's not about presidency here. It's about the political know-how, the political tactics. It's about knowing the formula used in winning an election. I just told you one. I am a Christian, and now we are supporting a Muslim ticket. And from the drawing board, what we have achieved politically as a Christian has not been achieved by a Christian man. You are good as wincing, not because you are a Muslim or a Christian. You are good because you are wincing. Now, when we were going to choose the Muslim ticket, a lot of people said, no, it's going to bring problem. I told them it is minus 2 million plus 10 million. So, where we are today, wincing, we don't need a sitting president to run a campaign for a man that knows how to win an election. Don't forget, Buhari contested.
In Nigeria,
Buhari contested.
You don't need a sitting president.
Buhari contested more than 4 times.
From all you are saying, hold on, okay.
Buhari contested 1, 2, 3, 4. He lost. But when the game changer came and said, okay, let's work together, he won. A sitting president was defeated. So it's not about the president coming to say, I am behind you. But all I'm telling you is the president is solely behind one candidate. Now, the reason why I said there might, even if we wake up and see, is a kind of a tentative calculation. Because in the north, politics is being played. In the south, we play politics of envy, jealousy. We see a brother moving up in the south, you want to push the person down. Why? Because you want to be the arrowhead. But in the north, there is unity in their politics. You see a northern PDP and APC man, they are partying together. They run shows together. They are in together. They don't have, even if there is envy, but it's very minute. But in the south, you see us fighting ourselves. That's why I use that tentative calculation that you might is a possibility. Whenever you have an if in a statement, it's not a conclusive statement. But as long as the APC is concerned, her house is intact, the president is with the party, we will win. But that aside, there is a game changer already. And that game changer is the same man that is going to be the president. So we have no problem. We have no fears. All we need to do is sell this ideology. Counter every wrong ideology, wrong information that is coming down on social media. Like something happened this morning. I woke up and I saw from the US Embassy, they said we never indicted Tinubu of any drug dealings. But you still go online and you see people telling you is this, is that, is that. Now, if you are actually campaigning for Tinubu, you need a lot of information to counter. That's where we are going now. Not trying to listen to one man that will tell you Tinubu is this. No. Tinubu is this. Then you should have enough information. You should equip yourself with a lot of information to tell them, no, it's not this. So we don't have problem in the party. And whatever the president has said, he said he is the president of the Nigerians. He is the president of all. So he is making, it's like a father addressing his children. Now, Wincy, when you have 3 wives, you come before the 3 wives and your children, and you begin to tell them, you see that my first wife, she's the best. And I'm going to make her the best. They will plan and kill you one day. But when you come and tell them, you see this is my wife, whoever you choose to love, love among them. But when you are now with the first wife and the children, you know what you do? Ah, my wife, you are 001. Nobody. I married other women because I just, why? Because it's not within you. So that was what the president did. The president cannot come on the national TV and tell us, as it is today, vote for Mr. A because I'm with Mr. A.
But others have been doing it. And been working for them.
That other does it doesn't mean it's right.
And according to a report, it gives this moral booster to the candidates of that particular party. But this time around, Festus, be honest, you're not taking like a party man. You expressed a fear. Is that fear being whether it's tentative or not tentative, there is fear already somewhere.
to me,
Yes.
it's personal. And that fear resides in me. It's residual. And as long as I am concerned, I guess other persons might have that fear. And that's what we are working towards. Now, in politics, how do you ring an election? 20 million against 19 million. It's easy to ring. I guess you know that. But when you have 10 million, no, 20 million against 19 million is not easy to ring. But when you have 10 million against 19 million, then you are going to have problem ringing. So let me leave that. But what I'm telling you is that fear is residual in me as a politician who have done the political analysis of this country, right from Abeno till I began to understand that these people have this love for themselves. You understand? So that fear is residual. So the comment the president make that day is having no connection with the fear. You understand? The president cannot actually, in a sane society, in a society where we actually know what is right and what is wrong, and we portray them accordingly, you can't come and tell us, vote for this man, when you are not campaigning for that man at the moment. You are not on a campaign ground. You can't address your children and just make a choice for them. So the president have not made a statement that is out of point, that is portraying the fact that the party has problem, or that is portraying the fact that the president is not supporting the candidate who he personally hand over the flag to. He's a flag bearer. If there was a problem, like what we see in some party, where you see presidential campaign council telling you we'll soon pull out, things are not working well. Has any person pulled out of the presidential campaign council of the APC? No. Has there been complaint from any angle that the campaign council is not going well? At first, when they compiled the list, we were told that, relax, we are going to amend. And the amendment has been done. Every person are happy. So we don't have any problem.
All right, Festus, for almost 22 minutes, we'll be talking about this issue because you are a youth and you've shared your own views and opinions. Let's get to hear from others. But before I let you go, what advice do you have for people that have that fear you expressed at first?
The truth of the matter is 2023 election is going to be an election that will take Nigeria to another level. Whichever side is going, the country will be better and bigger because the present president have done his best, and I believe whoever that is coming is going to learn a lot of lessons. But if we must get it right this time, Asiwaju Ahmed should be our next president.
Well, you're not here to campaign. We're talking about extracting the whatever comments of the president.
The view of the president.
Not to campaign.
Yes, the
all
view
right,
of the
you are
president.
not INEC. You can't say who is going to win or who's going to lose. We are taking a look at the view of the president.
The view of the president is simple.
Yeah.
He said that as the president of the country. And that is what a normal president ought to say. You are not supposed to come here and tell us vote for this. But within us, we know who you are supporting.
Within us?
Yes, we know who is supporting.
All right. Festus, thank you. Thank you, Susan. We have so much to do today, but I really appreciate a wonderful analysis. Let's see if a chieftain will have a contrary view. You're speaking as an individual and a party member, but you expressed one fear at the beginning. Isn't it going to be the same track thing or the same? I wish you best of luck. Thank you so much, Festus. I appreciate your wonderful analysis. We have a legal practitioner in the building, Alhaji Barrister Lao Amin, and of course we have political chieftain of the APC, Desmond Duke. Don't forget to mention a retired Palm Sec, yes, of the Ministry of Agriculture. He is also a Labour devotee. Once a Labour devotee, always a Labour devotee. Yeah, Bashir Kadri. We're going to hear from these three personalities. Let's see if they share the same views and opinion with this vibrant youth. Thank you so much once more, Festus.
Thank you,
I appreciate your coming. We'll be right back. Don't go away.